what has happened to this altcoin gem that hardly anybody knows about? Look at where the price has shot up. How come and why? And what is this project? This is what I'm going to be talking about in this video.
Tokenmetrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams.
Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And this project, they ICO'd in 2017. They listed on CoinMarketCap in early 2018. And you can see the price recently has just shot up to about over 2 cents. I got interested in this project in January 2020, and I got some of their tokens when they were half a penny in about March 2020. So they have done very, very well. And this project is going to do even better. But you want to know what this project is, and I suppose you want to know how come it's shot up and what are the prospects for this project going forward. Now, the project in question is a member of the Blockchain Privacy, Security and Adoption Alliance. It's one of these: Turtle Network, Ether1, Komodo Platform, Dragon Chain, BitTube, BurstCoin, Ergo Platform, Sentinel, and Pirate Chain. Now, these projects, they work together to collaborate to further blockchain privacy, security, and adoption. Now, I've got a few videos coming up regarding some of the BPSAA projects in the next week or so, including one very, very special BPSAA video. So make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, comment, like, so you know when that video is coming out. And if you follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my official Telegram announcements channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube, censorship-resistant platform, and BitTube also happens to be a member of the BPSAA. Now, the project with that stunning increase in price that we just saw at the beginning of this video is Sentinel, sentinel.co. I'll have all the links in the description below. And they are making available a decentralized VPN. Right now, it's completely free, and it's going to be free to use for a few months or so. Now, what it does as a VPN, it encrypts the traffic going in and out of your computer so that nobody can see what's going on. It provides security and privacy to your data and your information. It makes it harder for nefarious actors to track what you're doing on the internet. You preserve your privacy. And because it's a decentralized VPN, it can't be shut down or captured in any way because it's distributed. There's no central point of weakness. It also uses open source technology so people can go in and check the code and make sure there aren't any backdoors, like there may be with centralized VPNs. And we won't necessarily know because they use closed source programming language. Now, for this video, I'm going to reference this article from Sentinel's Medium blog, Sentinel's next chapter, The Path to DVPN Mass Adoption. Now, one of the things that Sentinel is out to do is to challenge the existing status quo in the VPN industry and prove that decentralized networks, decentralized VPNs have the ability to provide utility as well as monetization for the mainstream user. Now, you can download the Sentinel DVPN app and use it on Android and also on desktop. It's free. It's going to be free for the next few months or so. So try it out. It's very, very simple and easy to use, and it allows you to secure your communications. Now, for Sentinel to make the kind of impact that it's committed to making, it's got to be able to target users from a broader audience beyond the cryptocurrency crowd like you and I. Now, currently we have the Sentinel DVPN, which is catering for a crypto-savvy audience, people like you and I, and you have all these decentralized nodes all over the world providing the VPN service. Now, on top of this framework, you're going to have white label DVPNs, and they're going to be catering for a mainstream audience, and they'll be using fiat on-ramps in order to access Sentinel's DVPN service. Now, after Sentinel's transition to its Cosmos-based mainnet, DVPNs built on Sentinel will be amongst the first dApps to use traditional payment channels to incentivize a distributed and decentralized network of service providers. Now, the Velocity VPN is built on the Sentinel framework, and it's free, and it's had over 100,000 downloads. And it's a great example of the scalability of Sentinel's vision and customer acquisition strategy. Now, over the coming years, the Sentinel ecosystem is going to consist of dozens of cross-platform DVPN applications created by third-party developers. And they are going to take on the responsibilities of the brand strategy and the marketing strategy for the application. And they're going to be monetizing it through their traditional fiat channels and paying service providers in exchange for provably encrypted and secure bandwidth. This way, DVPN applications built on Sentinel have the ability to onboard millions of users and generate revenues significantly enough to take away market share from centralized VPN industry. Now, Sentinel is not doing this on its own. It's fortunate enough to have all these partners with it. It includes PIVX and it includes BPSAA and Kira Network. Now, moving to MAINNET at the end of this month, this transition represents an opportunity for Sentinel to transform from an obscure network with little visibility to a fully transparent and well-funded ecosystem that is capable of aggressively onboarding more developers and marketing resources. And I said earlier that they had a fundraise in 2017. They raised $2 million, a very modest amount, especially in 2017. But what they did with that money is they focused on product development. And that meant that they weren't able to achieve expansion through, large exchange listings, public relations, and marketing efforts. But by focusing on user adoption and consumer education and product development, the DVPN industry has transitioned to something that was unproven to a market segment that has some of the world's most prolific investors as stakeholders. Now, in 2018 and 2019, the market cap of all the DVPN projects combined stood at less than $10 million at one point. And today, the aggregate market cap of all DVPN projects is climbing towards $500 million. And the recent entry of investors such as Sequoia and Andreessen Horowitz shows that the DVPN sector is at a very nascent stage in its growth cycle. And Sentinel is poised to be a leader in the DVPN industry. And currently, it has the highest degree of quantifiable user adoption in this sector. Now, starting in 2020, they did a capital raise of about $3.5 million. And this involved reputable institutions and industry veterans. Now, this raise is going to have a significant impact on the growth and the momentum of the Sentinel ecosystem going forward, allowing for one, the increase in development resources dedicated towards the Sentinel Cosmos-based hub and the Sentinel DVPN network. Two, community expansion and increased user adoption through PR marketing efforts, as well as demographic-specific marketing efforts. Three, onboarding onto reputable centralized exchanges, which allow for Sentinel's native token to be accessible to a much larger audience. Now, here's Sentinel's roadmap for 2021, and the recent capital raise is going to allow for the ability for the development resources to be dedicated towards scaling up the Sentinel ecosystem. Now, the increase in developmental resources is going to increase overall bandwidth and result in faster delivery and adherence to timelines. That in itself is going to be like a positive feed into the Sentinel ecosystem. The better it gets, the more money it's going to draw in. And the more money that gets drawn in, the better it's going to get. At least that's my opinion. Now, Sentinel has a commercial development arm, Exidio. This is a for-profit implementation-focused organization, and its mission is to provide secure access to Web 3.0. Now, Web 1.0, if you want to know, was just, it was like when the internet, when websites were just a shopfront, you could look, but you couldn't interact with them. It's just information. Web 2.0 is you can interact with them, buy and sell, move stuff about. Web 2.0 would like email. Web 3.0 is you can interact with it, but you also own it. And Exidio is going to fulfill its mission by contributing to and implementing on the Sentinel DVPN framework and Sentinel's Cosmos-based blockchain infrastructure. And they're actively deploying resources to scale its operation and staff. And if you're a developer, they are looking for you. So please reach out to Srini at exidio.co. Exidio has tons of opportunities for those that are looking to help build a more free, secure access to the decentralized web. Now, the capital raise began in quarter 4 of 2020 and ended in February 2021 with a fixed token sale price of $0.25 per token, and 1.4 billion Sentinel tokens were offered to these strategic partners. Now, as Sentinel transitions from Ethereum to Sentinel's own Cosmos-based chain, the total circulating supply of tokens in the network is going to increase from 2 billion to a total of 10 billion tokens over the next 5 years. If, like me, you're an existing Cent ERC20 token holder, you're going to have the option to receive a bonus of 400 million of Cosmos-based tokens once you've done the swap, and you stake your tokens for a minimum of 12 consecutive months. Now, there's a lockup schedule for the team, for the treasury, and for marketing, and it's designed in such a way so that no tokens are going to be released in the first year, and they're going to be increasing amounts released as the years progress, but with more being released in later years. Now, they've structured it this way in order to promote longevity and the continued success of the network. This is the token allocation, how they're going to be shared out. 16% for the team, ERC20 swap 20%, Treasury 18%, 8.6% for marketing, 3% for validator incentives, 2% for the advisors, 6% for node host systems, and 12% for ecosystem partners, and 14.4% for offerings. Okay, the swap from ERC20 token to Cosmos mainnet is going to start on March the 27th, and it's going to be a process. And there's two ways of doing it, either through the Ethereum network, or you can do it through centralized exchanges. Now, if you're interested in simulating the experience of making token transfers and staking tokens to validators on Sentinel's mainnet, you can download and test the latest wallet release that's operating on Sentinel's testnet, explorer.sentinel.co. And you can find it through the link to this article, which I will link below the video. And also you can check out Sentinel's Cosmos-based custom staking wallet. That's also now available for testing. And that's on t.me/v3wallet. And you can link to that through this article. And there's also going to be a feedback form. Now, let me know what you think. Is this a project that you're interested in? Do you use a VPN? Will you move to a DVPN? I do invite you to try it out. It is free. And if not the Sentinel one, you could try out the Velocity one. And don't forget something very, very special coming up very soon regarding BPSAA. And I have an interview coming up with a couple of the Sentinel team. Please subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when that video comes out. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.